So guys, how far my people? How you guys doing? How far? Good morning. I'm sorry, I don't forget. Good evening, everybody. How you guys doing? Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. How are you guys doing? Wait, I'm trying to update everybody to join. So, guys, we are waiting for others to join. Okay, we're waiting for others to join. So, just a minute, and I'm trying to send out the word there. Tell them that we are live. We're live on YouTube. Happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Yep. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see my screen clearly? Can you guys see my screen clearly? Can you guys hear me? Okay, so let's start. If this is your first time joining our live stream, welcome. If this is your first time joining our live stream, welcome, welcome. Okay. Um, what the fuck is this? Oh, why am I seeing this too? Well, if this is your first time joining our live stream, welcome, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Okay. Subscribe, then turn on post notification. Subscribe, then turn on post notification. Okay. So I don't want to say too much. Let's just go straight to the market. I mean, I'm telling you, bro. Long story short, let's just start. Cause guy, I don't have strength to talk too much. Um, well, you guys can see my screen clearly, right? Which is good. Um, Last week, which was on Friday, we analyzed pairs like XAU and I sent out analysis from here. I said I was looking out for a buy setup around here, which I called. For those two that are not in our community, so I sent this out to the community. This was, yes, exactly. This was it. This was the buy on gold. This was the sell on USDJPY, and this was the buy on, I think, sorry. Yes, this was the buy on GBP USD. So we sent out all these analysis in the community. So if you are not in our community, okay, make sure to join. Okay, make sure to join the community. The link for the community, you can see it on Twitter, you can see it anywhere. You can even see it on Instagram. Okay, anywhere you go to, you see the link to the community. So this is the results of how our trade pushed. We saw from where we analyzed from, we saw kind of like a 250 pips move, a 250 pips move. Even though I'm still bullish on XAUUSD, right? Remember, guys, I told you guys that I've always been bullish on XAUUSD. No matter the amount of sales I see, I've always been bullish on XAUUSD. Why? Because zooming down to the higher time frame, right? On the higher time frame, you can see that price is giving you just kind of like an ascending triangle, right? So we are seeing multiple highs being formed. Okay, this is also a high that is being formed. So remember, if you guys could also remember, I drew a trend line here and I asked a question and I said, is price going to break out this trend line or is it going to respect it? So are we going to see a bounce or a break? So we saw a bounce, and on that bounce, we saw that um okay, I'm sorry, let me reshare the screen. Can you guys see it now? Can you guys see my screen now? Can you guys see my screen now? Okay, good. So let's continue. So, like I said, right, price has been giving us multiple highs, right, around this area. All these things we are seeing here are highs, highs, highs. And I also drew a trend line. This is a trend line, this red trend line I drew here. So this trend line, the question as I asked, I said, are we going to see a break below this trend line? Are we going to see a bounce off of this trend line? So we saw a bounce off of the trend line, and price gave us a new high. Do you understand? So this new high that price has given us, what does it simply show? It shows you that, well, there is more buying momentum in this market. There's more buying volume in this market. So I don't like scalping. It's stressful. Like I'm in and out. I'm in and out. So that's why whenever I see price going against the major trend, I just don't want to trade it because let me just chill and observe. Do you understand? So on gold, price is still pushing, right? We are still bullish on XAUUSD. We are still bullish on XAUUSD. Looking out for what more higher lows to be formed and see how price is moving. Price is now trading above our moving average. Remember on Friday that moving average was just pointing what? If you guys could remember, the moving average was just pointing straight. That was when I told you guys that whenever you see your moving average pointing straight, it shows you that what the momentum of the market at that point is what is still neutral. We are neither bullish nor bearish. You understand? But the number one thing you want to look out for is structure. As long as structure is giving you a clear direction, then momentum is secondary. You understand? The primary thing you are looking out for here is structure. So as long as structure is giving you higher highs, higher lows, but momentum is still moving average is still pointing straight, then there is high possibility that that moving average would switch to the upside. Why? Because the main thing that we're looking out for is clear enough. That is structure. Do you understand? So on XAUUSD, I'm still bullish. I don't know why my screen is going black. For real, man. Can you guys see it now? Can you guys see it now? I think I should refresh this. So it's clear, right? It's clear now, right? Is it clear? Are you guys seeing me clear? Good, good. Man, sorry for the network issue. This network is frustrating me, honestly, but it's fine. So, as I was saying, I said for my bias for GBP, sorry, XAUSD this week, my XAUSD bias, I am targeting, I'm aiming this area. Okay, I'm looking out for price to get to this zone, so I'm still very much bullish. You guys understand? I'm still very much bullish on XAUSD. So anything I'm looking out for XAUSD this week, I'm looking out for buys. Okay, I'm just looking out for buys. My target is still way above this point. So this is where I want to look, where I want to see the market get to before I start, looking out for any other thing again. But like currently, I am expecting a bullish move. Okay, so that's my bias on XAU. For USD JPY. So for USD JPY, this was the sell that we called out. If you guys could remember, this was where we analyzed the sell, and I said that price was exactly I showed you guys earlier now, right? So this was the drop we analyzed, and price did how many pips from that top place. So we saw kind of like 61 pips move. I mean, it doesn't worth it actually. It's kind of crazy. But looking at how price is still reacting towards that what? Price is still reacting towards that resistance, right? So that resistance level is kind of like very strong. Basically, that was where price got to. And how did we catch that sell? So basically, it was just with the help of candlestick analysis, right? So you want to understand how your candlesticks are opening, how they are closing. Are you seeing weak candlesticks? Are you seeing strong candlesticks? So the fact that we're seeing weak bullish candlesticks here around this level, which price has respected multiple times, this was drawn on the 5 minutes actually. So the fact that we're seeing multiple bearish exhaustion and bullish exhaustion around this area, then we saw some kind of confirmation. Then I said I'm looking out for sales on USDJPY. So overall, what are we looking at for this week? That's the question. So on the 4 hours time frame, right, we can still see that price is giving us higher lows, right? Price is still maintaining those higher lows, higher lows. And remember, I said structure is one thing that you should pay very close attention to. So, but for one, you have to always look at the left. Look at the left so you understand what could actually, is there anything that could actually stop this thing from happening the way it is, right? Or is there anything that is going to hold this market from pushing up? Momentum wise, price is still bullish. Moving average are still pointing up. Structure, we are seeing higher lows, right? Higher lows, sorry, higher lows, higher high, higher lows. No, we are seeing a new higher high to be formed. But before that, we have to go to a lower time frame to understand how is that lower time frame actually performing now, or how is it reacting. So I would love to draw out this. This is kind of like a nice zone for me on M30. Okay, so observe that this area is kind of like an exhaustion point. So price always rejects that area. Price always rejects that area. And what we are seeing now is that price has tapped into that area again. So what the question is, the question here is what is going to happen around that area? What is going to happen? I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you now that price is going to buy and break that area. No, because I mean, my father is not the owner of the market. Do you understand? I'm not going to tell you that this is going to happen. This is going to happen. I mean, it's not even market open yet. We are just this is a prep. We're just anticipating we are anticipating based off of what price has previously done, right? So currently where the price is at right now, this is a high probability area of rejection, rejection to the downside. Okay, but we can't say yet because on every time frame our moving averages are still pointing up, and on every time frame price is still giving us what bullish structure, right? Price is still giving all these little things on every time frame 4 hours, M30, and M5. Okay, everything is still saying bullish on all these time frames. So there is nothing telling us to start selling. Do you understand? So this area is just kind of like, let me write it down. This is a high probability selling zone. Um, High probability for sales. Why? Because previously in the past, price has basically respected that area multiple times. Do you understand? And the fact that price couldn't, like, isn't able to push once and break that point shows that that point is extremely strong. Do you guys understand? So we've seen this rejection here. We saw little things like that. We saw this rejection again. Then what is the possibility that price is not going to react towards this area and dump, right? So we just have to be skeptical and be very, very, very observant at market open. So I don't know. Is there any, one thing I don't understand these days is when our Oga at the top is going to talk. So I don't know when he's going to talk. I can't say, but he might talk now and you see a very crazy spike, boom, here, then it drops again. So I really don't know when Trump is going to talk. I've tried to check out every news, every Forex news site. They really can't identify when he talks. Even Forex Factory, FS Book, this one, plenty, plenty. I've checked. So I think it's just to go and subscribe to CNN and watching CNN. Okay, that's the only way. So we might see some reactions here, but currently where the price is at right now, this is nothing is actually telling us to sell for now, but looking at where it is now on this time frame, okay, and also on our 4 hours time frame, how it is reacting. Look at how the candlesticks are closing on 4 hours. I seen a whole lot of what exhaustion. These are what weeks. These are what weeks. Okay, all these weeks are showing you that what there is no too much momentum around this area to push this market to the upside. Okay, so let's see how this candlestick is going to close. If this candlestick closes inside of still this trend line, then I'm sorry, instead of this horizontal blue line that we marked off here, if this candlestick closes below it, then I mean I'm looking out for sales. Do you understand? So currently now where the price is at now is just sitting on our hands and observing what could possibly happen. Okay, so that USDJPY. Sorry, let's go to GBPUSD. Before I move to GBPUSD, are you guys flowing with me? Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Can you guys see my screen? Good. So let's move to GBP USD. So basically on GBP USD, right? This was the trade we took on Friday. This was the trade we took on Friday, right? Which I called out. The one I just showed you guys previously. So this was the buys. Was no one thing I really don't like this pair is just you catch like a decent move and look at 43 pips. Like, bro, what am I going to do with 43 pips? Bro, like I mean, there's no scale. Like if I want to finesse this for 3 pips, then I have to like use crazy lot size. That's why I see when somebody is using when somebody is trading $100 account, I'll be five a year. Like things like this is just really, really, really stressful. But it's fine actually, as long as you can catch moves consistently. That's all that matters. Do you understand? As long as you can catch moves consistently, that is all that matters. Consistency is what builds accounts. Trust me. Consistency is what builds account. Trust me. When I mean consistency, it's not by using 1%. So don't get me wrong. So on GBP USD overall, what are we seeing overall? On H4 time frame, right? On 4 hours time frame, overall, we are seeing that moving average is pointing down, but structure wise, we are still bullish. Now, this helps me explain to you guys more that there are times that your structure is going against your momentum, right? Times like this. So now you see that structure is bullish, but momentum is bearish. What am I going to do? Sometimes in cases like this, market tends to consolidate before it's, market tends to consolidate. Then this moving average, in the process of that consolidation, this moving average keeps on coming down, coming down. Then once, let me show you guys something. So this is an example, right? You see push, this is a structure, right? Are you guys seeing this? Something like this now. Then now moving average is pointing what? Moving average is pointing something like this, right? We are seeing moving average is pointing down. So in cases like this, price would consolidate, consolidate, consolidate. The way price is consolidating, you know that the moving average moves when price is moving, right? So the way it is consolidating, that's how this moving average is coming down, right? So once it gets to this area, there are two things that are going to happen. Is it that this price drops, okay, or this price breaks, then moving average now continue the bullish move, right? Then price starts doing this, then moving average continues the bullish move. Do you guys understand? I don't know if you guys really understood what I just explained now, but um in areas like this, when your structure and your momentum are not positively correlating, price tends to consolidate more. Then when until price touches that moving average, it's either it drops, okay, it's either it drops or it reverses and continue with the structure, because I mean structure is bullish, and structure, remember, structure is the primary thing that we are looking out for. Okay, moving averages are just secondary. They're just secondary to added to our arsenal to just help us understand more about the market move. Okay, so sorry, let me remove this. So on that on our GBPUSD, right? On GBPUSD, we are seeing that price is kind of like still giving us, it's still consolidating around this area, but we are sitting on a what? We are sitting on a higher low zone, and this is kind of a support area, right? A strong, not just anyhow support area, a strong support area. So basically, what I'm seeing is just price just came all the way to retest 100%. Remember also that you can see something like this, right? Then price will retest 100% of the move, right? Then continue up. As long as price has not broken this yet, then sorry, as long as price has not broken this yet and giving you some kind of lower highs, then you are still good for that buys. Do you understand? But all this is just a retracement. So price just came all the way and tested this support, gave us 100% retracement, and we are still continuing the buys. Okay, so on I mean, basically you just have to go to the 15 minutes to catch flows. Do you understand? That's how we were able to catch this flow on the 15 minutes. We're seeing break of resistance. Price reacted towards this area. We saw the drop. We marked out our PR, our fib, point A to point B. Price was sitting on 50%, and that 50% also was also like a moving average point. Price was also tapping the moving average, so we took our trade from there, and voila, we got our TP. Okay, so we are still bullish. Okay, we are still bullish on this pair, but I really want to see how price reacts, because seeing the fact that price has what broken below this moving average, not too sure. Price has broken below this moving average, but that doesn't mean that it can't still reverse. Okay, so let's draw out this. Sorry. Okay, sorry. This is better. Good. So areas like this, okay, areas like this, I want to see how price is going to react towards this point. Okay, how price is going to react towards this point. Are we going to continue? Are we going to see like a bullish candle close above? So once we see a strong bullish candle close above, right, then we know that we are going to continue the buys. Do you understand? But once we see a sorry guys, so once we see a proper lower high being, or a proper support being formed below this area, okay, sorry, proper resistance being formed below this horizontal or random line, then you know that we are going to break this line. Let me make this line red. This was the one we drew on that 4 hours, right? This was the one we drew on that 4 hours. So anything that makes price shift from this lower time frame, then we know that there is high possibility of price breaking this 4 hours support line. Do you understand? Or support zone. Do you get? Remember, ripple effect. Something has to happen on the lower time frame first before it start happening on the higher time frame. So you have to see this shift happen on the lower time frame first, then before it start occurring on time frames like 1 hour, 4 hours, daily, weekly, and monthly. Do you understand? That's why they say your 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, your lower time frame are kind of like very, very, very important. Do you understand? They are very, very important as an intraday trader, not as a position trader or a swing trader. Do you understand? As an intraday trader, your lower time frame is very, very, very important. You should always be there. You should understand the flow of things there. Okay, even though it's kind of noisy, you use them to your own advantage and take trades. So that is that. What pair should we analyze again, guys? Before moving on, what pair should we analyze again? What pair should we analyze again, guys? I mean, go to the comment section and right, what pair? Please analyze US 30. Okay, not bad. Let's analyze that. So let's check up on US 30. But before I proceed, everything the whole analysis, right? Did you guys Are you guys flowing? Do you guys understand? Is it too complex? Is it confusing? I mean, I don't really trade in I don't know, my setup is not confusing. It's very straightforward. Do you guys are you guys with me? Okay, good. Let's start. So let's go to US 30. Okay. So US 30, let's analyze US 30. Then after that, we'll just have a small discussion and small conversation and a day, bro. So US 30. I think I have to clear this. Good. So US 30, I want to first of all understand what is structure saying. Structure is saying bullish on US 30, which is not bad, which is I like the fact that structure is saying bullish. We could possibly mark out zone out some areas. Probably areas like this. I mean, sorry guys, give me a minute. Areas like this is not bad at all. Good. So this is just me marking off a particular zone. I think I even this area isn't even bad to zone out because this kind of like serving as as a support area. Okay, so I mean when price gets there, it bounces. This is not a break. This is kind of like a test. Price tested that area. On that 4 hours, moving average has just still straight. Moving averages are still straight, but remember that the main thing you're looking out for is what? The main thing you're looking out for is structure. What is structure saying? Do you understand? What is structure saying? Are we creating highs? That's the main thing you are looking out for. Are we creating highs? So even though the fact that we are creating highs, but this is seeing that this is happening, I really am not too good. So look at this also. The fact that price came all the way here, we saw this, we saw this, and price also came here, and I think this was what caused the drop. Kind of like I don't know, was what caused the drop. Sorry, this was actually what caused the drop actually though, but it was part of technically. Okay, so technically, if I was actually trading US 30 and I was here, I would be very skeptical. I would even trade because I mean the way the candlesticks were closing and all, they were not closing so strong, a whole lot of bullish exhaustion, weak dojis, and also a whole lot of red flag around this point to trade. So overall we are still bullish, right? So I want to like go to the lower time frame, like a more lower time frame, to understand if I'm going to see structure more clearly, because structure on these 4 hours is kind of too plus start for me. Let me go down to this. Okay, I think H1. Okay, this is not bad. H1 is not bad actually. So on H1, right, price is still kind of like, I mean, price is sitting on our moving average, not bad. We could possibly mark off areas. I want to see a true support. So we could possibly mark off areas like from here, point A to point B. I mean, let me use the M30. M30 is not is better. I'm just trying to wrap my head around what's going on US30, because there's a whole lot of spike here and there. In Yoruba, they'll say Olori Buruku Pie. Am I right? So basically, we marked out our fib, which is from here. This is point B. This area was point B. This area is our point A, right? Point A, point B, and possibly we are seeing here to be our point C, right? So on 1 hour, price is sitting on that point C. Do you understand? Price is sitting on that point C. Is price going to break above that point C? Is price going to break below and keep on going bearish? We don't know yet. Let's go down to 5 minutes and try and analyze and see what's actually going on. So on that 5 minutes, price aside from that also, sorry guys, aside from that, price is sitting on this zone. This is a zone, right? So this is kind of like a support zone. Whenever price gets this area, we are seeing some kind of reaction, some kind of bullish push from this zone. So that's one. That's like one, right? Price is around that point, and on 5 minutes, price is still trading below moving average, still trying to tell us that everything around here is still what? It's still bearish. Okay, there is nothing telling us to start buying on US30 now. So everything is still bearish. Is this our is it going to work? Are we going to, is this going to be a valid support? We don't know yet. Why do I say we don't know yet? Because I mean, it's not market open. Do you understand? It's not market, and before I can judge, see how market, I need to see how this candlestick closes on the 4 hours, then I'll go on that M30 and see how it closes. But on this M30, we are seeing is a valid support, right? We are seeing a valid support being created around that point. But on M5, nothing is telling us to buy actually, because price is still trading below moving averages. Do you understand? Price is still like below that moving average. I would love to use this. Sorry guys, I'm coming. Whenever, like, remember to always mark things out when you're analyzing. I love marking out things because they help me in the future. So basically here, this area I marked off now. Why did I mark off this area? So the reason why I marked off this area is just because I want to see how price reacts towards that point when it gets there. So we could see you know a possible push, a break, then a possible reversal, then a continuation, right? So does this little thing, we can take a trade from here and aim for this trend line. Do you understand that we're seeing here? We can aim for this. Do you understand? So I just want to see how price reacts to this area. But if price doesn't break above any resistance, any valid resistance, then guys, I am not going to be taking that trade. Okay, I'm not going to be taking that trade on US30. So on US30 now, currently, I'm still bullish actually. I'm still bullish overall. I'm bullish, but I'm still kind of, it's something that I have to be in the, how am I going to say it? I have to be in current market situation, like when the market is actually moving, to say this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. But overall, I am still looking for buys on US30. Okay, I'm still looking for buys on US30 because this is a valid support. Price is sitting down. Price is sitting on our H1 moving average, right? And on that lower, it's just the lower time frame is kind of like a red flag to me, because It's even transiting actually. You guys can see from this, it's moving from this to like this. Are you seeing how it's moving? So we are seeing that transition. We are seeing that transition to the upside, but we can't say yet. Okay, we can't say yet. This thing being slant shows that that area is still neutral. We are neither bullish nor bearish. Do you understand my point? So on US 30, we'll just sit on our hands and observe. Sit on our hands and observe, okay? What pair should we analyze? Someone says, what pair again should we analyze? Well, I mean, I think any other pair again we should analyze. I will basically pass it on to you guys in the community. Like I said, if you guys are not in the community, make sure to join, okay? Make sure to join. I mean, Nasdaq is relatively just like US 30. Please, let's just leave Nasdaq, okay? I'm sorry, guys. Let's just leave Nasdaq. So, well, my take home message for this week is, can somebody guess? No, I know nobody can guess though, but my take home message for this week is, you know, learn to sit on your hands. You know why I'm saying this? Because I have seen for the past how many weeks? For the past 2 weeks now, the number of people that have lost prop firms are, prop firms, like currently now, prop firms are thriving. They are making mad money. Do you understand? Prop firms are making mad money. Like the number of people that have blown prop firms this current, like for the past 2 3 weeks, I think it is extremely high. Why are they blowing it? Because like that, like they don't know the words sitting on their hands. It's not in their dictionary. Do you understand? It's not in their dictionary. Everybody feels like you have to trade every single day. No, every day is not a trading day. I keep on saying this thing. Every day is not a trading day. Trust me, there are people that will come to US 30 and they'll be looking for buys. Like inside of this area, they want to catch this move. Not every pip is worth your stress. I want you to write it down. Not every pip in the market, not every move in the market is worth your stress. There are moves that just, it doesn't worth my stress. Please just go. Do you understand my point? Like, learn to sit on your hands. Trade whenever all the odds are stacked in your favor. Like, trade when you have a reason to trade. Just don't trade because you see that Mr. A is trading or Mr. B is trading, or maybe one idolo on Twitter is showing you he made $50,000 or $100,000. You are feeling like, you are not serious with your life. You go and enter market and you blow your account. No, learn to sit on your hands. I keep on saying this every single time. Learn to sit on your hands. Guys, it's better you go a week, right? A full week. I'm going to tell you guys this thing. It's better you go a full week. You take just 2 trades. Inside of those 2 trades, or let's just say 3 trades. Inside of those 3 trades, maybe 2 of them you lost 2 trades and you won 1 trade. You know that you losing 2 trades and winning 1 trade, yeah, that week is going to be a break-even week for you. Do you understand? Depending on your risk to reward, actually, and depending on your lot size consistency, because somebody that is that I'm also going to go down to lot size consistency before I end this class. So, depending on your lot size consistency and risk to reward, if you take 3 trades in a week, 2 losses and 1 win, right, you are going to end up that week. It's sometimes either profitable or maybe a break-even week. Do you understand? But once you take like 5 6 7 trades in a week, for one, you're already mentally exhausted. Secondly, you are tired. You don't even have trading plan. Like, you are just scattered. You are trading because you want to trade. Like, why? You will never make it if you are trading like that. If you are trading, I'm not cursing you, but I'm telling you the honest truth. You will never make it if every single day you want to trade. You would never. It's not possible. Every blessed day you wake up, you want to find a setup. No, it's not possible. You will not make it. I'm not cursing you. I'm telling you the actual truth. This is something that took me time to realize, to the point that I even wrote it on my board, that every single day is not a trading day. Now, why did I say this thing? Back in the days, I find myself, I will make profits, but at the end of the week, I'll end up, my P&L will be negative. I'm like, wetin dey happen? Some people say it's not even like some people say, like, I don't know, like, I don't even know how to say it. They are, I don't know if it's village people, but they just cannot hold their phone like this and not press buy and sell. They have to be in the market looking for, okay, price is moving up. Okay, price has tapped this liquidity. This one, that one, let me take that trade. Why? Like, why? Like, why are you trading? What is the point of you entering every single move you see in the market? Understand that every minute is an opportunity, right? Every single minute is an opportunity, but the question there is it your opportunity? Every single moment in this market is an opportunity. That's what you should know. But the question there is it your own opportunity? Because the way you are making money, that's why I tweeted. There was a tweet I said Mr. A can be making money, like Mr. A is taking buys on gold, while Mr. B is not taking buys. Doesn't mean that Mr. B is not what is not profitable. It's just the fact that Mr. B is not seeing his opportunity at that point when Mr. A is seeing his own opportunity. You cannot see your opportunity every time. Stop lying to yourself. I don't really understand how to say this, but it's not possible. Okay, every single day is not a trading day. Try to relax, try to sit on your hands, try to observe the market. Sometimes sef, just tell yourself that this week I'm not sure I'll trade this week. Let me just learn, let me just analyze the live market. Okay, analyze the live market. Sometimes back testing is not even by during the weekends. Analyze like the market as the way it is, like the way it is flowing. Catch moves the way it is flowing, by not, but you can catch moves, but don't place buy and sell. I feel like that is what we call real time learning. Do you understand? That is real time learning. You are real time, like concurrently, like at the moment you are analyzing, like the market is moving, you are analyzing. This one is not when the market has stopped, then you now start analyzing. No, or you start back testing. No, like you are currently analyzing when the market is moving. That is also part of learning. So don't think that learning is just by don't think that by backtesting or by learning is just only during the weekend. No, the weekdays too you can learn. That's why I see people be like, boss, I don't have money, I don't have capital, I don't have this one. You will fund those people and they will still blow their account. Why? Because they don't even know what they are doing. It's not always by capital. It's not always by capital. There are minor things. Do you understand? They'll tell you that the little things matters. I swear down, there are people that they are 90% baked, right? But just small psychology things, that's what's holding them back. When I mean 90% baked, I mean they are good to go, but just small things is what is holding them back. Things like all these not sitting on their hands. Every day they are looking for setup. There's one particular thing my mentor told me one time. He said like you might just have one missing piece. Okay, you might just have one missing piece to get to, or for your life to change, for your whole entire life to change. Just one missing piece. That missing piece might be what? Psychology. That missing piece might be you are trading the wrong pair. There are people that are actually trading the wrong pair. Do you understand? The pair that you are trading is not suiting their trading style. It's just like the way I am now. Wait, it's just like the way I am now. Then I'll be trading EUR. Let me just find one stupid pair. EURGPY. Let me show you guys. Exactly something like this. Imagine now. Imagine me now, right? I know my kind of trading style, right? And I'm trading this. How do you expect me to be profitable, please? I cannot be profitable because it's not suiting my trading style. So the number one thing you have to ask is this pair I'm trading, does it suit my trading style? These are little hindrances, that these are the minor things that matters. Imagine me now. I mean, I thrive more when the market is trending, right? Then I'll now start trading market conditions. Like there are people that thrive when the market is moving like this. They will do liquidity sweep, this one, that one, that one. They will catch it from the peak. They will start moving. There are people that make money like that, but I don't make money like that. Do you understand? It's not because I don't make money like that doesn't mean I'm not profitable. I am also profitable, but it's just that our trading style is different. I was telling one of my students the other day that I was telling one of my students the other day that we have, it's just like mathematics, right? You guys know what they call simultaneous equation. Do you guys know what simultaneous equation is? Do you know what simultaneous equation is? Exactly. So now you know simultaneous equation. It's there's different method, right, to get to the answer. So if they say dy dx this one that one equals to find x, they will say x minus y blah blah blah, find x, find y. That is the formula, but there are different methods to get it. We have the matrix method, we have elimination method, we have substitution method. There are three methods, right, to get to this answer. Now, which method are you going to use? The one you know best, right? I mean, you use the one you know best. That's how it's in trading. The way trading is, there are different methods to make profits. The one you know best, use it. Do you understand? The one you know best, use it. So now simultaneous equation is like very, very long, right? Elimination method is very easy. Just find x, do this one, cross multiply, blah blah blah, you get your answer, right? That's elimination method. It's very easy to get x, it's very easy to get y. Straight to the answer. Simultaneous equation, you start looking for replace this one with this one, replace that one, replace y with x, borrow this one, blah 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 blah. It's a bit longer than elimination method, but you get your answer. Yes, you will get your answer, right? Why matrix method? You do bracket bracket, you get your answer, right? Is matrix method longer? Yes, it is longer, but you will still what? Get your answer. That is how it is in trading. Okay, that is how it is in trading. Every methodology is profitable. It depends on your comprehension. Do you know how to do it very well? And knowing how to do it very well, is this my methodology? Does this pair I'm trading, does it suit it? Because you cannot be trading a methodology that thrives well on trending market and you're on a consolidating market looking for what? What do you think you're going to do there? It's not going to work out for you. These are little things that you have to work on. Do you understand? So like I was saying, my mentor said that you cannot there are things holding a trader that traders don't even know. It might be the pair you are trading. You might just be trading the wrong pair since and you don't even know. When you just switch pair, you see that everything switches for you. Just be like, Omo, now so. I mean, that was even, let me even tell you guys, that was even what basically made me change from GU to XAU. You guys knew when I was trading GU, right? That was basically what made me change from GBPUSD to XAU because XAU is more trending than GU. And XAUUSD gives you more pips than GU. That's basically what made me change because I know people have been asking me, what made you change from GU to XAU? I mean, this is one of the things that made me change from GU to XAU. My price is trending, like trending for weeks. This one, like, you don't even know what you're doing. You're stressed. You are hitting stop loss back to back. You feel like you are not good enough. You are not. It's not you. It's the pair you are trading. These things are minor things that also occur. Example of things that hinders you back also is lot size consistency. Lot size consistency is one big factor that will make you not, especially when you are trading a profit account. Let me use that. Especially when you are trading a profit account. I think I should even make a video on how to trade a profit account. Do you understand? I think I should make a video because I mean, profit. I've done max funded on FTM. Sorry, on funded next. How many times? Two times. MFF, when MFF was still there, I did max funded on MFF before they closed. So I think one thing I've understood trading profit account is lot size consistency. Okay, lot size consistency simply means that when you start using 0.5 lots, maintain that 0.5 lots. Okay, when you start using one lot, maintain that one lot. Now, why are you maintaining it? It's not, you are not maintaining it to obey the rules and regulation or whatsoever, or you are maintaining it because there are days that there's what we call good days and bad days. There are raining days. Do you understand? There are good days and there are bad days. Now, let me use for example now. During the good days, you use one lot size, right? one lot size, you make profit, you scale in, blah 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 blah, you like, you make profit, right? Then during the bad days now, you now gonna use like two lot size, because waking up in the morning, you don't know if today is going to be a bad day for you or if it's going to be a good day, right? And yesterday you made what? You made, let's say, $5,000 with one lot size. Then today you are now using two lot size. You now lose $10,000. How do you expect to be profitable? But had it been you had used that sorry, had it been you had used that you used that one lot size again, you know that you will not risk as much as you made that yesterday, right? So using that one lot size, you are not going to risk that $5,000. You might just risk like 2K or 25. Do you understand? You might just reach like 2K or 25. And even though if you lose, you still have cushion, that you still have extra profit to trade with, right? But if you use a bigger lot size the next day, you would have lost the whole entire money you made the previous day, and you still be like, you lose the profit and you still lose part of your capital. Am I making sense here? So lot size consistency is one thing you should take note of. Lot size consistency is one thing you should take note of. Once you start with one lot size, continue with that one lot size. You can now switch lot size. Okay, you can now switch lot size when you've gained cushion. Okay, when I mean cushion, when you gain fluff on your capital. Your capital might be, maybe you started with like $5,000, right? Now you've now grown, like you've now used like one lot size to grow to like, let's say, 9K or 10K. You can now upgrade your lot size. Do you understand? Because now your capital is protected. Anything you are risking as of that point is profit made. Do you understand my point? But it's not, you don't do that when you just start trading immediately, because you make inside that $5,000, you make like 2K the first day, right? With one lot size. The next day you now run to use two lots. You now lose like 4K, because you don't know if that next day is going to be profitable or not. You now lose like 4K. Why? Because you are using two lot size. That you are risking times two of what you made the previous day. How are you going to end in profits? So lot size consistency is very, 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 very important. Okay, so I'm done talking. I think I've said enough. Have you guys been with me? Have you guys been flowing with me? Have you guys been here with me? Can you guys hear me clearly? Can you guys see my screen? So I hope you guys took note of some things, actually, because I mean, I've just been talking since. So I'll see you guys next week. I'm sorry. I mean, it's even a new week. So I'll see you guys tomorrow by 7 p.m. Okay? Tomorrow by 7 p.m. we'll meet again and we'll discuss, it's a vibe. Like I always say, it's a vibe. I even have a question. I would have loved to trade it, but a lengthy one. Don't worry, keep your questions for tomorrow. I have something else to do now. Okay, ask your question tomorrow. Where we'll be on the live again. Okay, so 7 a.m. tomorrow. We'll see you guys here. Bye, guys. Peace out, and make sure to subscribe and turn on your post notification. If this is your first time, make sure to subscribe. Okay, and turn on post notification. Bye, guys.